Hello guys, good morning. I was able to play a little bit over the weekend, and a little bit this morning I'm playing, and I played a little bit yesterday morning too. So I've had a couple days to play a little bit more. I know I put out a terrible audio video, which I'm gonna probably delete right after I upload this one. Had some more time in the game. It is definitely broken. For those of you who are possibly frustrated with the game or frustrated with things not working correctly, I would suggest you probably not play the African map. Wait until they fix it. For the most part, it's good, but it does have some issues concerning a lot of animals. It's the first time playing on the game. This map is the first time playing, besides the demo, Way of the Hunter 2. So, that group of wildebeest went over that way. I'm not gonna go after them. It wasn't one I really wanted. I hate leaving animals go, but I'm not too, I guess, concerned about losing one because I'm not really super invested in it. I've had some computer issues, and obviously you guys have followed the channel know that I've had some computer issues for the past 3 years. Some of them are related, some of them are not related. I'm trying to find the road again. Okay, I see it. Here's one thing. Like, see how much the mouse turns when I'm in the truck? That's one thing that is broken with the game. And then see, this is me turning it normally. So the in-truck view is not matched up with the settings that you have in your settings panel compared to like look sensitivity. So let me double check that, by the way. Yeah, it's the same. Anyway, we're heading over to the northeast area. We're gonna grab some objectives from the lodge or place over here, the lady over here. She's gonna give us some more missions. We completed one area already. It's from the guy from Way of the Hunter, I guess the African guy. I've never played an African map on any hunting game yet, so all these animals are kind of new to me. I mean, I understand wildebeest, I understand gemsbok, and I understand they're all from Africa. I get that, but I've never hunted them in a video game or in real life, obviously, either. Never been to Africa, so this is supposed to be southern Africa. What is surprising about it, and looks like it's right up there on the left. That's cool. Or something's right up there on the left. Let's check the map real quick while we're riding around. No, that is not it. I kind of want to make this video talking about the things that I've seen or issues with during the game. I've made a list of things. First, we're going to talk about the negatives. The reason you probably don't want to play the game right now. I think the release is too early. I think they should have waited till it's more polished to release the game. We're talking about like concerns and issues that major issues that I've seen hunting animals. For the most part, the game plays okay for the most part. Like stability wise, graphics look great, things of that nature. But like so many animals, like the hippos are broken in my opinion. The crocodiles are definitely broken. The ostrich is broken, or at least the shooting stick is broken. The animals seem to get stuck in water. I have two where I've flown out of the water. I've seen crocodiles fly completely across the entire river after they get stuck in water. That might be the crocodile problem. It's the water, not the crocodiles themselves, but they all react really weird. Getting stuck on top of a rock, like walking over a rock, sometimes will like throw you in the air or cause you to like bounce really bad. You can't just walk over it. It's not just a step or something like that. It feels like you're jumping on a springboard when you go over it. And also the undergrowth. And what I mean by undergrowth is like the rocks Right here it looks really great. Like the undergrowth here is perfect, I think. Not perfect, but really good. See how the rocks seem to, the smaller rock, not these ones, the smaller rocks seem to push out a little bit. That's an old thing called tessellation. See how it like kind of pops in as I'm going? It actually pops in when I'm going. So I'd like to see them work on that a little bit. Some areas are very super plain, and I don't understand why. And I'm not running on a crappy PC. I mean, I'm not like running on a 20-year-old PC here, you know, with 20-year-old graphics. I mean, I'm not brand new because no one can afford brand new anymore. But but I mean, for the most part, I think it's kind of ridiculous. Even in the beta, when I first played it, I didn't like that at all either. Prone, going prone. If you go prone and you're looking through your binocs, the grass tends to go inside of the binoculars, and it basically blinds you and causes the whole anything in front of you to kind of like flip out and disappear. It's really weird. Birds. I got a mission to kill some of the ducks on the map, which are called some kind of yellow bird. We got to go right back there. Okay. And they will not land. They're only on the ground for like 2 seconds, maybe 5, and then they're flying up in the air again. They're not land and stay down. I've tried many different distances to see that happen, and they're just absolutely broken. I mean, you can't shoot them. It's very hard to shoot them, in my opinion. I used the 22. I didn't use the shotgun. But man, it is such a pain to hunt birds. I just almost gave up. Try to kill like 5 birds. Even shooting them in the air, I had 3 of them that I shot when it was flying by, you know, and not shooting them on the ground. They would literally drop like droplets of blood that the dog can track, and it's really, really close together, but you never find a bird. You could not find the bird. I killed probably 15 birds, but it only is able to pick up like 6. So, like, that part of the game is kind of broken. In that fact, too. Let me flip over my card here and see what else I got here. I don't know what this says. I have to come back to it. Oh! Footsteps. When animals are attacking you, like any animal, lions, wildebeest, hippos come after you too, there's no sound of them coming up behind you and like stalking you or running after up behind you. There's no footsteps. But if you get footsteps, if you're close to an animal, the footsteps are actually decently loud. You get within 15 meters, you can actually hear the animal walking. And in fact, there's birds go flying by now. But it doesn't give you the footsteps when they're running, which should be way louder than them just generally walking. Animals generally walking, you can hear within, you know, if you're within a certain distance of them. And it's actually, I think it's pretty close to being right. Sometimes even the dog, I think, is a little bit too loud. Some of the footsteps are too loud when they're close, but they don't make any footsteps when they're trying to kill you or knock you down. The silencers. I have the silencer on this gun, the 308, which you first start out with. I have the silencer on. It does not work. Animals were spooking at 250 meters. That's pretty far away. Yes, they're still... It's not completely silent. Silencers are not silent. They make it sound less. When you fire in the game, that's what it sounds like. And this is a normal sound from a normal rifle. 10 times louder, right? It'll spook everything around it. Obviously, within, in my opinion, sometimes even 500 meters. But like, even it, like I saw some animals spook at, like you can see that on the map it says spooked at 250 meters, 300 meters, you know. That's broken. I mean, even though you can in the headset, you know, on the sound, you can hear it way different sound thing, but the animals do not react to that. And they need to fix that. So signs are basically broken too. The things I'd like to see in the game, and these are things that I would like to see them do or improve. Notes on map. Can we just put like by the herd, even a separate piece, like over here? Like if you click on it and go, hey, I want to check out this animal herd. Why can't we just right click on it and say, I want to put a note about this herd? Like I took one animal out of the herd that was a 2-star, and I could put a note in there and write it on there and say, hey, this could be a good potential herd. Or I can put a note on this ostrich herd here and say, this herd is garbage, we need to improve it really, really well. Why can't that happen? Why do we have to have separate software or separate map where we put those notes on the map? And I don't even think the other places that I've used the map from are doing that. Why can't we just have that in game? It'd be a lot easier, it'd be a lot faster, because I don't have to go to a alt tab off to another screen and do that. I think that's dumb. I like to see the skills, like they have a skill page now where you can take points and put it in here, which is fine. But I think I haven't gotten through all this, and maybe I should just wait to get through all this first. But I'd like to see every time you track or kill an animal, and then you get a good hunt from it, that you gain information and skills from that specific herd, that specific species of animals. So if you say you got 5 of those, and you gain, like, instead of gaining all the information at first, like they did in I'm talking about like basically like they did in Classic. So basically you would find out like if ones are male or female after you kill 5. And then once you kill 10, you get like, let's just say, how many stars there is on each one. Well, and then you go to like 20 kills, and then you get like, herd size or something, from tracks or something like that. I think that would be a really good way to get more information and get more out of the game, and actually get more people to play too. Because the more you hunt a certain species of animals, you just don't, one person's not going to go out and just kill one. If you want to hunt those animals and be very proficient at it, and learn about the animal and learn how the way they react and do that type of stuff, or be a hunter, basically, is to spend time hunting the animal. So, and the more you get a benefit from doing that is to gain the skills and gain the information from that. I think that's a good way of doing it. Hunter Classic nailed it, in my opinion, on that case. But anyway, that's a few things that, in my opinion, that they need to improve on the game. Also, one more thing, while I'm standing here and I was coming over here, I was thinking about it. You can't buy... Okay, now you can access your storage and stuff. Why can't we buy at the major places? Why can't we buy guns here? Or if we can't buy guns, why can't we buy at least equipment? Why do I have to jump to the lodge, jump back over here, and do that? Also, you only get 1 tent. You can only put 3 tents down total, but you have to buy 3 different tents now. In the beta, they made it so you could buy... So I have a tent here, but it says 1 of 8, but... Wait. Now it says 1 of 8, but... I can't put down another... It says 1 of 8, but I can't put down another tent. Like, that's broken too. Item placed. You see where it says 1 of 8? Like it was in the beta? Hold on, let me press 4. See? It says 1... I have 8. I should have 8. But I had to buy another one just to put it down on the map, because I think I have another one over here. I'm trying to find... Right here. I was hunting these dumb birds. But I had to buy another one. This is my second tent I had to actually purchase with money. But it says 1 of 8. What does that mean? I mean, it just basically says see my ammo count, 420. Or the other one was 420 and the other one was something 17. So what is going on here? Like, to me, that's broken too. Let's hope they fix all this stuff too. I think that's it. Not sure, you know, why you can't go inside these buildings. You know, I like to take a pee. I wouldn't have, I mean, I'd like to sit down and poop maybe. You know, I'd rather not do it in the wild, you know. Anyway, I like to see them expand on some of these missions too. Some of these missions seem to be a little bit off or something weird. Like, it's kind of uncomfortable talking to these people the way they talk. Anyway, but that's just my opinion about stuff, and here I've rambunctious on to 18 minutes, and I don't know how I did that. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not very, what do you call it, fast on putting the videos, but hopefully the audio is better on this one. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you respect my opinions. I respect yours. If you got an opinion about the game, throw it in the comments down below. Hit the thumbs up, and if you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you later, and have a great day. Bye, everyone. The end of the video, and then I jumped over here to talk to this lady, and I noticed that she was, something was weird with her face from back here. And then I was like, wow, she's straightening her, sharpening her knife. That's cool. A lady that knows how to sharpen her own knife. That's pretty cool too. Then her hair flew up and went crazy, and then I got a little closer and something, she'd been attacked. Now she's just looking at her hands and her knife, and I'll be honest, I'm a little, I think there's something wrong with this lady. I don't know. I mean, something is going to happen. She keeps looking at her knife now and then looking back at me, and then her eyes and yep, I'm done.